Good morning, dear students. I, Vidyasagar, welcome you all in the e-learning class of Modern International School Viswa. I am going to start subject SPL of Standard 6, and this is second chapter, Diversity and Discrimination. This is first video lecture on this topic. Dear students, as we have discussed about the diversity, and we have understood that the peoples which are from different background, they having the different geographical entity and they having the different historical background, these all when combined with the new entities and new culture, they just create a new diversity. And the diversity also tells us that it means the different language of peoples and different peoples who wear their different clothes. This seems that the diversity is there. It means in a particular place different kinds of people used to survive. Now in this chapter we will discuss that which kind of diversity in which we are living and what kind of discrimination, the term discrimination, it means not treated people equally. Now we will see that in this chapter we will see that how any of the peoples, they are considered that they as inferior. At some time it also considered that these people are not equal to us and we make laugh on them. This type of things, this shows that we are making discrimination with those peoples who are sitting with us or who are living with us. But the diversity, you have understood, it means the peoples at a same place with a different cultural background as well as different language and different fooding habits. These are the diversity. Now move toward the topic difference and the prejudice. Dear student, prejudice, it means you can say that the negative thinking about a peoples. It means the negative thinking about the peoples, like the many things that how we used to live, whatever our fooding habits, how we survive, what type of cloth we used to wear. These type of things shows that we having the differences. But if we will judge the other peoples according to these, then it will be found that we are making the differences and we are doing the prejudice against them. Now as we know that these things are getting affected by the geographical aspects as well as the historical things of us. Now you will see that how diverse our India is. There are 8 major religions in the world and each of the religion, each are practiced in India. We have more than 1600 language in India as well as the people that are people's mother tongues, and there are more than 100 kind of dance form which are exist in India. See, in India, as India is a particular place, but you will see that how many type of language and how many type of dance form as well as the how many type of different culture are practiced in India. And as these are the diverse culture, these are the different from each other, so we considered it as diversity. Now you will see that all the diversity, these are we do not celebrate it, as we ever feel with those, we ever feel secure with those people through which they are related. It means they are common to us. It means you can say they are also practicing our same culture as well as the language. We feel more secure and more safe with those peoples as compared to the different peoples who are practicing the different culture as well as the different aspects. Now we will also meet such sometime when we meet people who are very different from us or very strange and unfamiliar. It means we don't know those person, then we don't understand the reason that why they are different from us. And peoples also form certain attitudes and opinions about the others peoples. Like we peoples are surviving in Bihar. If you will see the people of Nepal, we will find out that those peoples who are living in Nepal, their looking structure, their physical structure, as well as their habits, their language, they are far different from us. Then if some of people they will good in us, then they will respect them, and if some of people they are not like them, then they will disrespect them, as well as they can also harm them. This is the main theme of our this chapter, that we having the diversity, but we are also making the differences between. In the next page you will find out, I will give you that content as an homework. So you will find out the some of the lines which are given, that we ever you to aspect that the how the peoples of the rural and how the peoples of the urban peoples, they are surviving their lives, and what kind of prejudice, it means the what kind of thinking of the others people, whoever used to think about them in the for the peoples of the rural, as well as for the peoples of the urban areas. It means what kind of thinking. So you will just tick out that what kind of thinking they ever used to think. As next is, the different opinions comes in our mind, that village peoples they may be laborious, they may be they may be very dirty, they may be ignorant, and maybe the superstitious may be existing in villages, as well as whenever we take the name of the towns, we will consider that they are money minded, wherever lazy, and also cunning. This type of negative thinking also comes in our mind. And the next is the prejudice. It means prejudice, the term, it means judge the people's negatively. It means whenever we see, we are set our particular mind for a particular kind of person, that whenever we used to see them, our mind always told that that kind of people is always remain same, wherever lot of changes have been taken places, but the our prejudice mind which have been set up, it is always gives us the same thing. Now for example, if we will think that English is the best language, then we are doing the making the disrespecting or not judging well about the other language. If that we will as a result, what will happen, that we will not respect that people who speak language other than English. It means this line used to say if something is fit in our mind and another thing came in front of us, then we will not respect them, we will not treat them equally. As well as we can also say that the prejudice also about the many things, like the people's religious belief, the color and their skins, the religion they are come from, the accent they speak, you can say the language they speak, and the cloth they wear, often the prejudice about the other thing, so that we don't ever want to do the friendship with them. It means if those person they are equal, they are not equal from us, their color, their skin, these are not equal with us, then the prejudice it will told us that we should not do the friendship with them ever. We also think that we should not do some kind of any or such type of relation with them. Okay dear friends, keep watching. Thank you.